I also loved how they used actual footage shot from ABC Sports back in 1972. Everything from the Olympic events going on to the terrorists looking out the window. All the footage of anchor Jim McKay was real as he's reporting the hostage situation live. The director didn't want to recreate these scenes because, for one, cost, but mainly for authenticity. And the look of the film combined with the look of the actual footage blends so well that it's hard to tell if the footage is real or if it was recreated. The actual footage of the terrorist was haunting and made the hairs on my arms stand up and give me the chills while I was watching it. The set design was well thought out, and what I can only imagine was a nightmare to put together. All of the actual production TV studio equipment was borrowed from collectors and museums, and they made sure that everything had to work. They trained the actors how to use all of the equipment the right way. And John Magaro spent months in New York on a news show to learn how to actually call a news show in the control room. Everything looked authentic, from the cameras to the reel-to-reels, the analog screens, the telephones, and the way they made the lower thirds, or I guess the text on screen. Everything felt very, very real. So what was interesting to me was a scene where, while the hostage situation was going on, they were showing an area outside where all of the athletes were relaxing, playing ping pong, laying in the sun, having lunch, and laughing with other Olympians. They seemed so disconnected from what was going on just a mile or so away. And during a recorded Q&A after the film, Peter Sarsgaard explained it really well and talked about the gift and curse of how humans can so easily disassociate with tragedy around them, that it's a strength and a weakness of humanity. It's kind of a sobering thought, especially when you think about the fires in LA or pretty much anything on the news today. The film was shot mostly digitally in 8K with some 16mm film intertwined, but the digital was graded so well to look like film. I honestly couldn't tell. The way the camera moves in the tight studio spaces and chaotic scenes with incredible movement, a whole lot went into the blocking of these scenes. The precise camera angles bring you closer to the characters' emotional state. The performances were outstanding by John Magaro and Peter Sarsgaard. Sarsgaard has always been one of my favorite actors in films like Shattered Glass, Garden State. Not so much in Green Lantern. I don't really think that was his fault, though.
Hi.